Okay, so I posted, why do people hate things they don't know anything about? I mean, seriously, these anime otaku people need to grow up. People have a right to do whatever they want as long as it doesn't hurt anybody. Then Lillylivers posted, why do people, she basically quoted my first and second sentence, and she says, you just went and stereotyped a bunch of people, but you're bitching about people stereotyping emotes, which in itself is a label and therefore a stereotype. Wow, you're fucking stupid. Really now, the only reason I brought up that those people were otakus was because most of their subscribers and friends seem to be those type of people. I mean, like, see, that's why earlier on in this video I told you guys to notice the usernames of all the people who left a comment on this video. And it would seem that maybe half or so like anime judging from their usernames. Many of these people are subscribed to Lillylivers and seem to have a bias on taking her word on many things. And notice at the end of her comment she calls me fucking stupid. Just take note. I write next. What are you talking about? A couple people in these comments are stereotyping emos. Call me stupid just because I tend to disagree with you on this certain thing. This will make you somewhat of a hypocrite. P.S. Nice going favoring this video when you know most of your subscribers will flame this girl. Don't you have something better to do, like playing Pokemon or planning to make another YouTube hate video? Now, the reason I say this is because I remember that these people were playing Pokemon at one time, last year, I believe, and aren't these people like 20 years old and they're playing Pokemon? That's pretty lame, to tell you the truth. It is. Anyways, she writes next that, no, you were stereotyping group people for stereotyping group people, and I don't know why she wrote it like that. That's retarded and incredibly hypocritical. If you don't want people to stereotype emos, then why would you go and stereotype others yourself? And literally 20 seconds ago I explained that, so I don't need to go into that once again. And if she didn't want to get noticed, then she shouldn't have posted several shots of her tits on YouTube in the first place. Now, I'm not quite sure why Lily made it out to seem like that, but it does look like she's a little jealous of this girl if she's talking about her boobs like that. Lily's comment got cut off, but the bottom part says, so how many fair maidens did you sleep with? And I have no idea what the hell that means, because no one talks like that anymore. Who talks like that? Because I know no one who talks like that. Anyways, her comment after mine's was basically comparing black people to people who are obsessed with Japanese cartoons, and to me that's just plain ignorant. Can't see why would you even make that comparison. Now, I'm not going to read my comment because that would just be reiterating stuff that I just said. Anyway, she writes, then the fact that they love anime has nothing to do with the fact that they're leaving flame comments, right? So why would you bring up it unless you had a prior bias? Now, the only reason I brought up otaku is because they were from her channel and her subscribers. It's the only reason I brought it up. And she asked me if I'm racist, good sir, in capital letters with a 4chan frowny face at the end of the sentence. Now, how the fuck is she going to ask me if I'm racist just because I said that anime or otaku people need to grow up for leaving retarded comments on a girl's video? Yeah, it's real obvious that I'm racist judging from the way my channel looks. At this point, Lily's friends start butting into our debate here. Prince of Moose 7 is an example. And I write, let me ask you this question. Why is a grown-ass woman like yourself talking shit about a little girl, and on the internet for that matter? Aren't you mature enough as a woman to ignore this video instead of sending your anime friends to go and flame this girl? And I guess no, because she never responds to that sentence. Prince of Moose 7 says, does that damn fucking A username shit again. She never sent her friends to go and flame this girl, and you assume that all her friends are anime fans. Talk about stereotyping and making assumptions. Not helping your argument here, especially when you're degrading yourself to using insults. Lily was the first one to insult me. You can go back in the video and see for yourself. She said I was fucking stupid, which, according to this guy, would have degraded Lily instead of me. That just shows how much this guy knows, and don't think I meant all of Lily's friends like anime. I meant most of them do. If you don't believe me, you can go to Lillylivers channel and take a look at all the people who leave comments on her channel. They all, well, most of them like anime, which becomes apparent if you look at their channel pages. Then I replied to that. In a way, she indirectly sent her friends to go flame this girl because she favorited and featured this video on her channel. Now let's scroll down and see what Lillylivers had to say to that. She quoted what I said, and apparently for 30 seconds she turned into a sheep. And at the end of that long bah, she said, "If you didn't want me to keep insulting you, then why bother to keep responding?" And I don't know why she said that, because I never told her to stop insulting me. And she continues on with, "You told me I'm immature for responding, although she wants the attention, but yet you are responding to me in the first place." So at that point, I stopped replying to her. So I started replying to other people, and by reply, I mean they started talking to me first. Droogface, from what I can gather, is a sensible person, and he actually went into this argument with stuff that wasn't pulled out of his ass. Now, I said, "I wasn't even talking to you, so mind your own business." Then Droogface says, "Your logic falls apart, we're on the internet." Which would be a good argument for the fact that 3 people were ganging up on me, because obviously that's a fair debate where 3 people gang up on 1 guy. So let's scroll on down, and the Prince of Moose says, "His logic is consisted of you not allowing to defend yourself, and he is allowed to stereotype your friends as anime and otakus. Talk about a stubborn person." I was talking about being the more noble person, like how Jesus talks about turning the other cheek in the Bible. So I'm guessing that maybe some of the people here get their ideals from the Bible. I'm actually Buddhist, by the way, and I even know that, which completely destroys this guy's argument here of not being allowed to defend yourself. Anyways, I'm just about done here, and I think this video has dragged on long enough. It wasn't all like this before. I was a subscriber for a long time, since 2008 even. I guess Lily's just a bit more aggressive to get into arguments now. It's kind of hard to see someone like Lily acting like this nowadays.